Guys, Davido has been placed on number 4 richest music artist in Africa, and I think I quite agree with the list. But among the list right now, about 8 of them, they are from Nigeria. That is what some persons are really talking about, and you will get to understand the big story that Davido actually signed record deals, signed endorsement deals, and then is always partnering with a lot of big brands, just like Puma at the time like this, and people are rating that earnings for Davido at the time like this. Before I jump right into the story, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. Alright, I want to share interesting moment from Tiwa Savage at a time like this, and people are responding to that big time. I think Tiwa Savage made a lot of people laugh at a recent concert. Tiwa Savage was forced to say this costs plenty money. Tiwa Savage stars performance to one man in charge of firework display at a show. They almost got Tiwa Savage burnt at that show. That is what you need to understand about the big story. Although it was hilarious to an extent, but somehow around the world we've seen a situation where an artist performing on stage got burnt as a result of fireworks. Music star Tiwa Savage has sparked funny reactions on social media after she was spotted in a viral video on social media. My darling Krona was in the middle of an energetic performance when the stage manager activated the firework display. It shocked Tiwa Savage. From the stage, paused the performance and took a moment to warn the individual. That is all interesting. Let's have a glimpse of that video.
This here costs plenty money.
Guys, it was all love for Tiwa Savage. The moment Tiwa Savage joined Mavin All Stars on stage at the Mavin 10 concert, that was all interesting at the end of the day. I think Tiwa Savage is about the biggest female art in Nigeria, and also one of the strongest female art in Nigeria. Based on the recent controversies here, she came out from the estate issue, and then in the past had an issue with her husband, and now they are separated. And I think she is waxing strong at the end of the day, putting out good songs. And the recent Loaded, she tried to defend herself over the estate issue. Right now, Tiwa Savage is being loved by Mavin fans, and that I have to respect about her. Let's have a glimpse of that. Guys, don't fail to put in the comment section below what you feel about my story so far, or your own opinion counts in our videos.
Can I see everybody give me a sign and put on another ear like this for the song?
Yes, I think a good gesture actually came from a Ghanaian artist, Davido's friend called Stonebwoy, and a lot of people are responding to his gesture and support for Davido at a time like this. Ghanaian singer Stonebwoy asked football fans to say a prayer for Davido at Qatar Fan Festival. That is a big one, and the video is actually getting viral attention on social media. Ghanaian singer Stonebwoy has honored singer Davido with a minute of prayer at Qatar Fan Festival. That is what it is right now. Remember that Stonebwoy and Davido they are to perform ahead of their closing FIFA World Cup closing ceremony in Qatar, and right there a person of Stonebwoy actually came out to support Davido at a time like that. Let's have a glimpse of that video.
For the son of David, can I see everybody give me a sign and put on another ear like this for the son? May all who have lost souls be filled with strength. May God guide and protect everybody who have lost a mother, a son, a brother, a sister. In this time, somebody say strength. Before we go, I want to activate the party right now. Qatar! When I say Qatar, say yeah, Qatar!
Davido is the fourth richest artist in Africa according to the recent ranking. That is what is being responded to by a lot of music fans across the globe. David Adeleke, who is known by stage name Davido, has been placed at the fourth position on the list of top 10 richest musicians in Africa among other music stars. That is a big one for Davido at a time like this. You will get to understand that, among the 10 richest artists in Africa, 8 they are from Nigeria. That is what, and I'm going to focus on the 8 from Nigeria because people believe that yes, Akon should be the richest artist, followed by the likes of India. I don't want to talk about those persons. I want to focus on Nigeria right here. The list of top 10 richest musicians in Africa. Number 10 is Olamide. Olamide has a net worth of $12 million, and people are saying that, man, that one reached Olamide to an extent based on the cashing out on the likes of Asake and Fireboy. I think Olamide has actually made a good fit for himself, and a recent investment in oil and gas and also hotel real estate. I think Olamide should worth that amount. That is what persons are really saying, but I want your own opinion in the comment section.
My swag,
Number 9 on that list is a person of Timaya. Timaya is on the list with also, just like Olamide, $12 million, and I think Timaya's investments are paying off because Timaya is a big investor in real estate and some other business ideas and the rest. That is what I believe about the story of Timaya. And this guy has been one time nominated for a Grammy Award in 2018 to show you how famous Timaya is. Number 8 on that list, we have Rude Boy. I think Rude Boy is one big and rich artist to an extent, and this guy has actually made a lot of money from the days of being P Square and coming back as P Square also, and has invested a lot of energy in the music industry and also invested a lot of money in the real estate business in Nigeria across the world. Has buildings across the world like US and other countries. I think I have to give it up for Rude Boy at a time like this. Number 7 on my list is a person of Two-Face Idibia with $16.5 million. That is it. I think this guy's investment is always paying off, big time, and record deals, endorsement. This guy is really cashing out and has been in the music scene as big guns in the music scene for over 25 years right now. I think I have to give it up for a person of Two-Face at a time like this. This guy was able to sustain his wealth for this period of time, and that is a good attempt from him.
my African queen.
Number 6 on my list is a person of Burna Boy. Burna Boy is on the list with $17 million. Yes, recently Burna Boy came out to say it's not easy to make $100 million a year. And do you think Burna Boy has that? Some people are saying that, man, that is money he made for his record label, because it's not going to get all that money to an extent, based on the recent, contract he signed with his, record label. And some people called it slavery to an extent. But I think Odogu is a big crooner and he's cashing out big time, especially with his record deal last, where he has to pay 60% to a person of Tony Braxton for sampling her hits. That is something we need to understand about the big story right here. Number 5 on the list is a person of Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy, a record label boss, to an extent, they consider him as a musician because he has some songs to his name. And to an extent, he has invested big in the entertainment industry in Nigeria, across the world. He has produced the likes of Jay-Z and Kanye West, and I think I have to give it up for him and give him respect and accolades to an extent. This guy is on the list with about $18.5 million. That is a big one. That is a great one for Don Jazzy. Number 4 on that list, like we said, is Davido. On the list, Davido has about $20 million tied to his name. Do you quite agree with this figure? That is what some persons are really talking about at the time. Based on record deals, based on investment, I think Davido can actually pull out this figure. The recent deal he signed with Puma, it's like a partnership deal, and also Mattel and others. I think I have to respect this guy to an extent. That is something I believe about the story that is going on around this. And number 3 on the list is a person of Wizkid. Wizkid is on the list with $21.5 million. That is a big one. Machala is one of the biggest acts, in Africa. That is something I kind of understand based on the Afrobeat record selling, and I think he has made a lot of marks for himself and his entire family, and I have to give him props up. This kind of body don't cost. Guys, do you quite agree with the list? I want you to put your own opinion in the comment section, what you feel about the list so far. Before I dive off, I want to say thank you guys for watching my videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.